Hey everybody, get on in here. I had errands to run today and I got to pick up Leanne's keys for her new house. So we are excited. She is in Topeka, Kansas right now. I just got a text from her. So get on in here everybody. Hey, y'all come on in. It's time to take a little break. Take a load off, as we say in the South. Get some sweet tea or some unsweet tea or some hot tea. I'm not into hot tea right now. I got down off the mountain today and it is 92 degrees in Brevard, and it's not 92 degrees at my house. Nope, it's not 92 degrees at my house. My house is pleasant. Anyway, when we get 100 people, we're going to start talking about our little thing we drew out of the cup this morning. Those of you who waited around to the last minute, I got to give you a sneak peek because I knew I wasn't going to be here at 3 o'clock. So this is yep, it's an iced tea kind of day or a lemonade kind of day, but whatever you're going to drink, put your feet up, grab you something cold to drink, and there's Melissa, and let's drink to what we're going to talk about, and that is helping someone else. So I just dropped it on the floor. So today is the anniversary of my sister's. Yesterday was the anniversary of her death, but the day I found out about it was the 16th of July last year. And I knew things weren't going well with her. I knew she had just kind of willed herself to die. I talked to her about her salvation. She assured me that she was right with the Lord, and she just kept saying she just didn't think she could live without Murray. She just didn't think she could live without Murray. And I said, sister, if you don't think you can, you won't. So you got to get right with the Lord. So I didn't hear from her for a couple of weeks, and I had been since November of 2017, I had told her that she needed to get out of her house and go volunteer somewhere at a soup kitchen, work with the homeless, which is what her daughter loves doing. And I said, you've got to get out there and, hold on a second, let me get this. You got to get out there and help someone else in order to stop feeling bad about yourself and oh, woe is me. You've got to find other people to touch. Reach out and touch them. You got to get out of yourself, because when we're stuck in ourselves, when we're stuck feeling sorry for ourselves and being pained and, not knowing what to do, we have got to keep ourselves busy. And this is what I told Ben the other day. You can't wallow in self-pity. I've given myself a year to mourn my sister. Yeah, to take a lifetime. But it's okay. It's okay. Because I know that I did everything I possibly could to help her. Everything I possibly could. I don't know of anything else I could have done more. I didn't make her choices, but when she said she didn't think she could live without Murray, I knew it wasn't going to be long. And she'd already had one heart attack about 5 years before, and she had a stent put in. And, when you have a stent, you got to take care of yourself. You got to quit eating red meat and lots of stuff. So it's doing for others changes your worldview. Helping others. And believe it or not, success is the best revenge there is. And I know you don't understand what success has to do with revenge, but people don't believe that. I never had anybody believe in me. I believed in myself. My sister Patty believed in me. She's the one that pushed me to write a book. And now we're working on the 5th book. And Leanne is on her way. She's in Topeka, Kansas. You gotta help somebody else. My neighbor sent me a text last night. Do you have a trailer we can borrow? Yep, it's right here in my driveway. My son brought it over and parked it in our driveway. We're good. You just help your neighbor. You believe in yourself and you help your neighbor the best way you can. You love others. And finally loving yourself is biblical. It's biblical. The Bible teaches us to love our neighbors as ourselves. If we don't know how to love ourselves and treat ourselves with love and respect, and most of all, kindness, then we don't know how to love our neighbor. So get outside of yourself. Do something for others. The topic is helping someone else. That's our topic. We picked that topic this morning. If you didn't stick around for the rest of the show, we picked the topic this morning because I knew I had to be gone this afternoon and I would be back about 4 o'clock. So we have to step out of ourselves. But unless we're taking care of ourselves, we can't take care of others. If you don't feel good and you have low iron, and you can't take care of others. When we get outside of ourselves and do something for others and find a purpose for our lives, then I think we're living. We're truly living. When my sister died last year, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what else I could do. So when you see a need, help others. Volunteer. If you see a parent that's got little kids and never gets a break, do something kind for them. If you know them really well, offer to babysit so they can go out and have a date night. You can be an adopted grandmother for some folks. There's a lot of things you can do, but you know what's been holding us back? Our messy houses. Our homes keep us from being able to step outside of our doors or even to let anybody in to help us. Our homes keep us captive. It keeps us from showing our love to people who need it. Paying it forward is a beautiful way to live. I live that way. I don't ever lend money. I give it away. But when your home is in order, it's probably me lagging. So, folks, today, step outside of yourself and do something for someone else. This is what makes life good, is touching others and getting rid of your clutter, donating your abundance, because when you have too much stuff, it just keeps you held hostage. Let it go. All of Leanne's stuff held her hostage yesterday, and they had to pay the mover a bunch more money, which is so wrong. But your stuff holds you hostage. It really does. So spend some time blessing others with your presence. Do something kind for somebody, because helping others gets you out of your self-pity. Get you off your pity pot. And even if it's just a little thing, I got a friend moving here. She's never lived this close to me. And I've got a staging area. I have air mattresses. I have clean sheets. I have everything she needs. Everything she needs to get started without her stuff. I know what it's like to move away and not have anything. I've done it 3 times in my life with just the clothes on my back, pretty much. So, as my niece put it the other day when she got her new phone, she did not want to transfer everything from her old phone to her new phone. She wanted to start clean. And sometimes I've known people who have started clean because of a natural disaster. Hurricane Floyd took out a friend of mine's house, her mother-in-law's house, and her mother's house. And a house that she had just purchased. Well, she hadn't quite purchased it, but they moved it on her property, and it flooded too. So they had 4 houses on one piece of property that were ruined. They had to start over with nothing. Start over with nothing. So you see, getting rid of your clutter makes your life easier. It really does. Spend some time doing something to help another person. Pick up the phone and call somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Let somebody know Leanne has, I guess you listened to her video. She packed her car up with lamps and plants and pictures. So she's going to have artwork and flowers and light. So they're in Topeka. I don't know where they're going to get to tonight, but they are driving to beat the wind. I can't wait for them to get here. I have her keys and we're ready to go. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. It's Anti-Procrastination Day. What are you going to get done? We got some stuff to do. I love you all. Thank you for understanding that this is a hard day. I know my nephew's going through a lot. See y'all later.